Well, hello. Just get this YouTube link in. Let me shut my Discord. And, well, let the views roll in if we do get any. So, hello everyone. How so early? I have stuff to do. I got an angry email from one of my teachers and I had to sort it out. So, I'll just wait for everyone to start commenting so I know everyone's here. Prime skinhead, yeah, I know, mate. It's peak. Just built like that. You weren't first, Scott was first. Fraud. Well, God knows how much you weigh, Sparks, so it's a bit of a shame. Bit early, lad, take your time. Apologies for pissing off one of my teachers. Right, well, if everyone gets in, I'll just get my Discord up for now. This is a terrible, terrible OBS setup. I didn't really have time to get it together, considering you lot were all begging me anyway. Let's have a game of rock, paper, scissors. Let's see how many. I just want to see how many people on the stream. 13. Yeah, that's good enough. Sacred God to bed. How is Jay-Z tier 3? Wheel and availability. We'll wait for the count to get up to about 20. And if it doesn't, you're all dying. Why is it going down? I'm waiting, guys. Come on. This is incredibly distracting. Shout out to Ronnie, LZ Dead, ID Dead, K. Owen says, if you love me, say ha. Well, there you go, mate. I'm just going to put this into other Discords, actually. CPI, and I think I can tag everyone. I can't, but it's fine. Yes. Discord's lagging like crazy as well, gents. Let's just see how many viewers we've got. 17. GWF Greatest League. Okay. Let's put it in LOE. That's everything, I think. He says, no, Bobby can't make tier 3. Oh, that's fine. We'll just draw him as a dud. So we're gonna go, boys. I can't find the live chat anymore. There we go. So we're gonna start off straight away because we've got a lot of names to get through. We're gonna start from I'll say the bottom. They're all very capable themselves, but we're gonna go from tier 3 and pot 1. And the first driver drawn in SPR Season 4 is... It's gonna look like the man himself, Mr. TikTok famous, Mr. Incredible. It's gonna be Jamie F1. So we will get him down. Jamie underscore F1. But who will be joining him from pot 2? Excuse me. 10 names, 10 of the finest SBR has to offer, and I believe it's gonna be Wocation, a new man in the league. Don't know much about him. There's a lot to see. A lot of guys who haven't really raced here before. But yeah, of course, the unpredictability is always a good element. So we're going to Jamie F1 and Wocation as our first pairing of the season. Next up is this is a lot. Make the text bigger on docs. Okay, sure. So it's Jay-Z. Yeah. New man was going to be tier 1 on controller, but is now on wheel and has just informed me that he cannot make tier 2, but I thought we would give him a seat because I feel like he's going to be very dedicated and very quick, a front runner in this tier for sure. But we need to decide the cars first, as our friend Henry Snell has reminded me. So we're going to choose the car for Jamie and Wocation first. Apologies for that one. And I think it's going to be the mighty AlphaTauri itself. Yeah, it is. Car very unpopular for some in the game. Well, for most, but you're going to have to firm it, lads. Apologies. So AlphaTauri. It's Jamie F1 and Vocation. Anyway, back to Jay-Z. Jay-Z, but who is Jay-Z going to be partnering up with? That is the question. We've got 9 wonderful men here. They are all blokes. Is it going to be the man himself? I think it's going to be young Tyrant, a mainstay of this league since day one, one of the very few OGs we have left. And he has got a seat in Tier 3, and he's going to be with Jay-Z. So that'll be a decent team, actually, Tyrant, of course. Running decently in Tier 2 last season, getting close to a couple of podiums on occasions. But we're going to go straight to the car this time. It's like a Conference League draw, then the Europa League draw, then the Champions League draw. Do not be disrespectful. Well, see, I hate to break it to you, mate. You're going to have to watch this stream at dinner. And they're going to be in the famous Mercedes, the team that many are in love with due to one man. I'll withhold my personal opinions on the real life team. We're going to go straight in to our third Pot 1 driver in Tier 3. Who is... It's going to be old Goodwin. I believe Goodwin, man on no assists. Tier 2 last season, could only make Tuesdays, so he stuck him in Tier 3. Who will our friend Vincenzo be partnering up with? That's the question. It looks like it will be... It's going to be Owen. So Tyrant and Owen drawn next to each other. Not teammates this time. Friends in real life as well, but Owen and Goodwin are going to be together, 2 Tier 3, 2 no assist guys actually, and yeah, 2 guys who were in Tier 2 last season. But what are we saying about cars? It's going to be the Williams, the first time I believe Owen is outside of the Mercedes, but it is a Mercedes powered car that will carry these guys, but where will it carry them? That is the question. 4th pairing coming up. Apologies for the FPS. Cam, it's a wank, I think, not a wank. I must. It looks like the trophy is starting a bit late. Apologies. Well, we need to get rid of Goodwin, but otherwise we're going to go with this. It's going to be Stevie the TV himself. And fortunately, he was next to Goodwin. So yeah, Stevie, the man who debuted 1 race in Season 1 in Bahrain for a very brief amount of time, has made his return to the league. And yeah, he's looking to make a statement of intent this season. Who's his partner going to be, though? It is going to be... Is it Fire? Is it Decent? It's going to be Decent Gaming. Or Dom Snarsky. He did a few really good commentary for us in Tier 1 for a bit last season. He's now looking to ply his trade on the track. So yeah, that's another pairing. So Stevie the TV and Decent Gaming. Car wise, we're saying oh wow. Sorry boys. You're gonna have to hold the Haas. It's upsetting. Very. Everyone's favourite car. I'm sorry you have to get it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Steve. That's your first time at Ferrari. You do have a Ferrari engine, so don't be too sad about it, mate. And I'm sorry. CPOLE has decided to leave CPO after completing 0 races for the team. Well, to be fair, he weren't really integrated that much, to be fair, mate. So I don't blame him. I think he was just didn't speak the language, of course. So yeah. Best wishes go out to my man. Did leave this league as well, though, so he's a bit of a prick. Anyway, on to the 5th man, Pot 1 Tier 3 is going to be Team Marinov, a man many think could have been in Tier 2. A lot of these guys could have been in Tier 2, but it's just how the cards fell, how quick the sign-ups were. But yeah, Marinov, who had a podium in the end of the last race of the season in Tier 2 though, for Season 3. So yeah, that's a strong candidate for the title there. Who's going to be paired up with? Inferno still hasn't been picked. Could we see Inferno and Itzfredo reunite? It's going to be Sara Karzan, another Tier 2 man. A guy who was incredibly fast last season, but hasn't been able to play for a while, so has lost some of his pace. But yeah, do not count him out at all. But what will Sara and Marinov be driving together? Looks like it will be the Alfa Romeo. Just about, yeah, it's another Ferrari powered car. Alfa Romeo will be Sara and T Marinov. Don't believe any of these guys were in the same cars as last season. Yeah, cool. Just 5 left now. Halfway through Tier 3. 30 viewers. Let's go. iConnect. Again, very fast man. Manager at IRT, recently switched the wheel, got a lot of potential in there for certain. Who's he with? That is the all-important question. I think it's going to be old Wuban. So, Wuban, children's author, got some decent pace on the track as well. So those two will be partnering up in the... It's going to be the Ferrari. So Steve is another Ferrari powered car, but this time it is the same manufacturer as the engine. Ferrari are the team in question. So yeah, Connect and Wuban partner up in the Ferrari for Season 4. No, just 4 guys left. Could we see a Dream C Buswell and its Inferno pairing? Mr. BT shows your trim. You can see it, mate. And look, speaking of you, Vantage, you're up next, son. You are the next Pot 1 man. Name Vantage 47. Very dedicated driver from last season for sure. But who are you with? Are you with the man who's just told me he can't make Tier 2? You're not. You're going to be with Fire CHD. Fire 999 CHD. 2 GWF drivers. Well, let's do the little animation first. Woot woot. Fire 999 CHD and AMR Vantage. Car wise, you're going to be looking at the only Renault powered car on the grid. It is the young baby blue Alpine. So yeah, Vantage and Fire will be in the Alpine, and just 3 teams left for Tier 3, sorry. Josh, you've got a chance of getting one of your mates at 2/3 here. So LTS Fredo, aka Ibex, aka Alfie Crossley himself, probably isn't on the stream right now. Probably doesn't know he's got a seat, but he should be happy with it. Is the next man to be called? Who will he be with? He's going to be with Sacred. He is going to be with Karem, aka Sacred. So that's and Sacred XD. I really want to see the I do really want to see the old Connor Josh partnership. I can't lie. Karem and Ibex will be in. Looks like the McLaren for this year. So yeah, McLaren will be the car of choice for these 2 fine young gentlemen. Combined mental age of about 10. But of course, business goes on. Josh is going to be absolutely bricking it right now. It's going to be Buswell. It will be C Buswell 04, the man in Pot 1. I'm nervous for this. I want to see it happen. Of course, Lysa is our last man, so that fills in 2 boxes for us. Who is Connor Buswell with? It's a 50-50 chance. Will it be Bobby? Will it be Inferno? Got a roll to find out, lads. Oh, it's going to be Bobby. Oh, the pain. It is Josh and Connor are not going to be together. That is what fate decided. Bobby and Connor Buswell will be taking part together. Well, it's not all bad for for Josh, as he still gets a quality teammate in our man Lysa, and Connor Buswell, and Bobby will be partnering up in the Red Bull. And well, I say Bobby. Bobby has just dropped out of Tier 3, so we will find your replacement, young Connor. Fear not, mate. And then that means our final partnership is Lysa 24, and it's Inferno in the Aston Martin. So you can see Lysa, the Aston, and Inferno and the Aston there. So that is it. Business continues, gentlemen, and we are going to go straight onto Tier 2. These guys aren't happy. I look lonely on that chart. I'm sorry, Tim. You have to be there. Why is your bike in the background? My bike is sick. And if you don't agree with that, mate, you're a prick. Make the goddamn text readable. Okay. But here you go. Here are your Tier 3 tiers. Teams. So AlphaTauri, Jamie and Wocation, Mercedes, Jay-Z and Tyrant Williams, Godwin and Owen Franzique himself in a hat with Steven Ativi and Diesner. Alfa Romeo is Team Marinov and Sara Karzan. Ferrari is Iconex and Wuban. Alpine is Vantage and Fire 999. McLaren is It's Fredo, aka Alfie, and Karem, aka Sacred. Red Bull is Connor Buswell and SBS Bobby, or his replacement when we find one. And in Aston Martin is Lysa, and it's Inferno. So that is it for Tier 3, gentlemen. And now we get on to Tier 2. Let's go. So pot 1, 10 drivers sitting very pretty here. And it's going to be, I believe, Norwich Fan 7, a controversial figure in this league, to say the least. He is our first pot 1 man drawn. I'm sure we're going to have some lovely comments here. Ben Ratio, I'm being ratioed. That's a shame. No one's backing your ratio. Why are you on about Robbie's Wood? This chat is disgusting, gentlemen. But yeah, Norwich Fan 7 is the man. The first man in Tier 2. Who will his teammate be, though? That is a fantastic question. It's going to be Rhug29 driving Red Bull for a few races at the end of last season. Norwich and Rhug. 2 Tier 1 boys from last season, of course. Well, they get their very own car. But what will that car be? How is he in Tier 2? Good question. Norwich bans. I think that is just about the Williams. So Norwich and Rhug will be in the Williams as our first pairing in Tier 2. We go straight onwards. And it is going to be the man of the hour, our graphics designer for this season, absolute fucking legend, CPI Baz Bramer. So Baz is going to be another no assist driver, Rudy. I know you like them. He is going to be the second pot 1 driver for Tier 2. But he's got 9 teammates to potentially be with. And he's going to be with the legend himself, the new Fanatec user, Border Bold 495. So that is CPI Baz and Border _ Bold 495. That is a strong team, might I add. So yeah, these two looking good already. But could all change with the car, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, I was about to say it. It looks like you two are unfortunately going to have to hold the Haas, and my heart goes out to you for this one. It's a tough car. We've got the worst cars on the grid starting out Tier 2. So yeah, commiserations go out to you two. For 20 seats, I end up without a teammate. Don't worry, mate, we'll find you one. Anyway, into pot 1 we must go. And it's going to be the champion from last season, F1 DRS Mike 24. An exceptional driver, showed his race pace and consistency many times, and again should be a front runner for this season. But Michaels has, well, he will want to retain his Constructors' Championship as well. He's got no Sara to do that with next time. Who will he be doing it with? That is the question. I think that looks like it will be Embrick Boss. Again, another unload driver in this league. Myself, I've only driven with him once or twice, but He's definitely seemed to have some pace from other places where I've seen him. So yeah, Michaels and Embrick Boss will be going head to head as a team in Tier 2. And they're going to be in the Alpine. No McLaren for Michaels. I know he would have liked that one. Yeah, Alpine is Embrick and Michaels for Tier 2 this season. Let's not take away his 7. Yeah, show must go on. Pot 1. 7 drivers still remaining. And is it going to be the former CPI man himself, F1 Reds 2K? Credit goes to him. Quality driver, again, another one who was close to Tier 1 for this season, but we had to stick him in Tier 2. F1 Reds, F1-Reds 2K. But the all-important teammate, who will Reds be with? Will he be happy with who he gets? I'd be happy with any of these, to be honest. He's going to get the ERO man, the man I've watched for a season just develop, get better and better. It's going to be Energy Jet himself. So, Energy_Jets 2717. Capital letters, can't forget those. Yeah, really quality driver, and I say that with purpose. But coming up to the car pick, then they're going to be in, well, a fan favourite car, the best car from last season. They're not unrealistic performance, my man. It's Red Bull, and if it was unrealistic performance, these two would be running away with it. Red Bull is Reds and Energy Jet, really strong pairing, I must say. Anyway, I'm sorry. Toxic Just Sweet is next, and again, another guy who was really close to Tier 1. Toxic Just Sweet, also known as Ruben. Who is his teammate going to be? It's going to be IDZ_CK9. The commentator for tonight's Switchback Trophy. Make sure you tune into that one. Like that, these guys have some history together. I don't know if they like each other too much, but you're going to have to firm it if you don't, I'm afraid, gentlemen. What car would it be in, though? That's the question. Who is Casper? And they're going to be in the McLaren. Very good car, I must say. Toxic Just Sweet and IDZ_CK9 in McLaren. I don't know Connor, by the way. So Henry avoids the McLaren for one final year. 5 drivers left, soon to be 4. And it's going to be, guess what? Another no assist man, goated driver, 2 top 5 finishes in Tier 1. Fortunately, he did have to give way to the ABS merchants this year, but it's going to be Klein Bossy, and got very, very high hopes for him this season in Tier 2. Who will his teammate be, though? That is the question. It's going to be Pally Putter, admin OP, advisor OP. These two been a big part in the running of the league for some time now, and yeah, lovely to see them in the same team, manning a vehicle that will be revealed very soon. For fuck's sake, just get me, says Henry. And looks like Pally and Klein will be in the Alfa Romeo this year. Very decent car, one of my favourites. So yeah, lucky you boys. Why did I say it like that? 4 men left before we get on to the Sweatfest. It's going to be Leo Lyon, who was expressing his terror at seeing this tier and the speed of it. But don't count this guy out. He's had some very good results last season. Very high up in the championship. After joining a few races in, Leo is going to be with... Oh, it's a strong partnership. This is going to be with Hack Mavici, or Hack. And Tier 1 boy from last season, had some decent pace after getting promoted early in the season. These two are going together. What car will it be in, though? That is the question. Will Leo be in the Ferrari once again? preferred team and driver gone in one draw. Oh, sorry. Mercedes, the wonderful car itself. Mercedes will beat Leo and Hack for the season. 3 men left then. Henry and Reynolds would be amazing. Well, Kai, you're going to see who you get now. Well, yeah, there we go. Kaizaki is the penultimate man, third last man drawn from Tier 2, Pot 1. Who's his teammate going to be, though? I think it looks like it will be Yusuf, but I'm not sure. Yep, it's just stopped on XX Gamer, which leaves us with another 50-50 of an arguably goated pairing. Kaizaki and Gamer, really strong. Kai was on the verge of Tier 1 this year, eventually couldn't make it due to football commitments. Anyway, cars, the all-important cars. It's Aston Martin. Again, no one seems to be getting the same cars as they did last year. Yeah. And I've just noticed we've got Ferrari and AlphaTauri, which very relevant to Henry, as they are his first 2 teams with me in season 1, season 1 and 2. So yeah, that's return for him. Sorry. And now we have just one pick effectively left to make. Coming out of Tier 2, it's going to be Chiny Winey in Pot 1, but who will his teammate be? So Henry, this rests on who you get. Who China gets, sorry. He's going to get Raynock. You're not going to be with Chiny, I'm afraid. With Raynock, I'm afraid, Henry. Raynock and Chiny Winey will be partners for the season. Raynock, arguably the most iconic man this league has ever had, bar none. And the car will be Sen, again, picks for both teams. It's going to be the AlphaTauri, so Snell and SBS Leighton will be in the Ferrari together, and Chiny and Raynock will be in the AlphaTauri. So yeah, that is it for Tier 2. So, in the Williams we have Norwich Fan and R-Hug. In the Haas we have CPI, Baz and Border Bold. In the Alpine, we have Michaels and Embrick Boss. In the Red Bull, we have Reds and Energy Jet. In the McLaren, we have Toxic Jesui and IDZ CK9. In the Alpha, we have Klein and Pally. In the Merc, we have Leo Lion and Hack Mavici. In the Aston Martin, we have Kaizaki and XX Gamer. AlphaTauri, we have Chiny Winey and Raynock himself. And in the Ferrari, we have Snell and SBS NUFC Leighton. And Snell is pissed. Anyway, it is time for Tier 1. The one that a lot of you in the stream, I know you've been waiting for. And I haven't done the teams. I am stupid. Okay, hold on. I'll do this really quickly. I know some already. You've absolutely bottled them teams. I know. I'm upset that Henry and Raynock and Connor and Josh aren't together. That would have been sensational in so many different ways. For Rudy 1973, Skip Butties. So anyone here apart from Skip who isn't affiliated with a team? No offense, Skip. You're rapid. Yeah, Burger as well. But pretty much everyone else is with a team. EVG Scotty. So that's Pot 1. And then Pot 2 is Sexiest Man Alive. Burger Kazidlo. Nyrox 61. Jason J. CP Razorback. Cam Dude 6677. Stretch Artiste. CPI Nicholas. Kian GD and CPI Daniel 28. So let's get going, lads. Sorry for the small delay. What's everyone saying? Ben is stunning. Thank you, Dan. I'm just going to tag everyone in Tier 1. Pot art draw is happening. Let's go. first man in the sweatiest tier known to mankind, even sweatier than Cone Racing League, some might say. It's going to be one of my personal predictions for the championship is going to be RALPs in Tier 1. He's a disgusting man in many ways. That sounded fucked. Ignore me. Who's his teammate going to be? I'm definitely not crossing my fingers right now. Oh god, it's going to be like this all day, innit? It's going to be P's and Key and GD. That is a ridiculous team. I think many will agree. BT Pot 2 fraud, mate. I'm not using ABS. Leave me alone. What car will P's be in? Oh no, he said no AlphaTauri. If he gets the AlphaTauri, he's actually got it. He's actually got the AlphaTauri. Oh, that's brilliant. The one guy who asked not to get a car, he has stuck himself in it, and the AlphaTauri is the first car gone. I'm fully expected to see a leave message here. I'm sorry, peace. But the real rules, I can't go against it. Next up is our friend IRTC, who said that it's a fraud for me being in pot 2. IRT_Seeb, but who is he going to get as his teammates? 3 new drivers to the league. Looks like he is going to get. Is that going to be CPI Razorback? It is going to be the man himself, the Lebanese master. CPI_Razorback. Another strong pairing, to say the least. And they're in a strong car as well. It is the Mercedes. So Mercedes, Seeb and Razorback. The constructors' winning car from the real life F1 season. Third man out of pot 1 is Jamie Morris. Jamie Morris, 93. The man who currently wants to beat my skull open. Will I have him as a teammate though? Only time will tell. Well, I say only time will tell. The wheel is going to tell us this one. It's not going to be me. It's going to be Jamie and Cam. 2 decent mates. They're going to like that for sure. Jamie Morris and Cam Dude 666777 will be partnering up for next season. Let's see what's Cam saying to that. Saying it's rigged. What car is Cam in though? That's the question. No, P, just staying in the AT. It's going to be the McLaren. It's Cam's return to McLaren after his few races in Season 1. Few strong performances. Can we see a return of F1 2020 Cam? Who knows? Jamie Morris and Cam Dude partner up in McLaren for next season. Pot 1 continues. This is a competitive group. Rudy 1973, one of the favourites for the championship. No assist, incredibly talented driver. Was in this league for a very short period of time before we kicked him after he was a second faster than all of us on time trial. They were the good old days. Who is his teammate going to be though? It's going to be J707J, the American man, the only American repping this season. Rudy and J707J. I'm sorry, I'm going to call you Nick because I know that's your name. It's awful to pronounce. Yeah, 2 decent drivers together for sure. Rudy is an OG, unfortunately. Well, you never raced in Season 1, mate, so don't really count. Oh, they're going to be in the Haas. Please be in the Haas. I'd laugh. Oh, they're not. It's the Alfa Romeo. The Alfa Romeo for these boys. Next man out of pot 1 is going to be the new boy drafted in last minute into this tier. It's going to be EVG_Scotty. And we know the man seemed to be improving for a long time. We know he has some very good pace, which is why he's in the pot 1 draw. Who is his teammate going to be? Have to wait and see. It's going to be me, I think. Come on, Scott, lad. Teammates for the season. I get someone from fucking Ireland. Let's go. It is going to be me and Scott in, well, let's see. Why? Fuck's sake. Oh, I've spent a season in it already, for fuck's sake. I hated it. Okay, fine. I'll take it because I've got young Scott as a teammate. At least we get one ABS merch in between us. Okay. I'm gonna cry. Anyway, next up, that saves Tony from leaving the league because I know he was going straight to Tier 2 if he got the Alpine. Anyway, EcoSparks is next. Recently switched his assists off. He's another frontrunner in this tier. Won his debut race at Imola. Who's he going to be with, though? That's the question. It's going to be my boy himself, CPI_Nicholas, the German driver, another new boy in this league. These two will be racing together for the season. But in what car? What was wrong with Alpine? I drove in it last season, man. To be fair, I'm not holding as big an L as these boys are. EcoSparks and CPR Nicholas will be in the house for the season. Sorry, gents. Anyway, pot one. We have 4 drivers left, 4 absolute speed demons. 2 of the front runners from last season. Well, V Robbie is next, but who will my man Robert be with? V Robbie 16, the champion himself. If he gets Berger, anyway, there's 2 insane drivers, well, 4 very good drivers. Anyway, my opinions will be withheld for the rest of the draw. Robbie and Daniel are together. V Robbie and CPI_Daniel 28 gonna be in. Will Robbie be in the Ferrari again? I don't think he will. I think it's going to be the Williams for Dan and Robbie. I know both of them would have liked the Ferrari. But you're going to have to hold the Williams. It's a very good car. So no complaining. There's V Robbie. And now we just have 3 picks left for the draw. It's going to be... It's Pyro. Returning the Season 1 champion. Has always been up there with at least 1 pole and 1 win every season. Who will his teammate be? I know this is a win-win-win situation for him, to be honest, because I know who he wanted. And, well, he's got an absolutely rapid man in Nyrox61, a new boy in the league. You might not have heard of him, but believe you're going to know about it when you drive against him for the first time. It's Pyro and Nyrox61. What guys saying in the chat? Everyone wanted that Sparks in the house. That's brilliant. What the fuck is this? Anyway, it's Pyro is going to be again. When is it? Pyro and the Red Bull. I don't know how he feels about that. Pyro and Nyrox will be in the Red Bull car together. One of my favourite cars on the game. I know Pyro isn't the biggest fan of it, but I'm not too sure, to be honest. Anyway. Butties and Dowds, 2 boys left. It's going to be Skip Butties, P2 from last season, another front runner, improving his pace a lot recently as well. So Skip Butties, and then below him we have Cameron Dowds. Butties will be partnering up with putting this man in pot 2 made me feel sick. It's Berger Kazidlo, an absolutely rapid driver for sure. And that is because Cameron Dowds is going to be with Stretch Artiste. Skip Butties is going to be with Berger Kazidlo. But what car will both of them be in? It's going to be the Ferrari. So Skip Butties is in the Ferrari once again for... I know he's in the Ferrari for another one of his leagues. So Ferrari is Skip Butties and Berger Kazidlo, and Aston Martin is Cameron Dowd and Stretch Artiste. So anyway, the teams. Alpha Tauri is going to be Rel/Total Ps and Keen JD. Mercedes is going to be RTC and CPI Razorback. McLaren is going to be Jamie Morris and Camdo 666777. Alfa Romeo will be Rudy and J707J. Alpine is my man Scotty and myself. Haas is Sparks and Nicholas. Williams is Robbie and CPI Daniel. Red Bull is Pyro and Nyrox. Ferrari is Butties and Berger. And I've got 2 types of sandwiches actually. And Aston Martin is Cameron and Stretch Artiste. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it. Take it in. Everything's going to be announced. All the standings will be released soon. We've already got to prepare. We just need to shuffle the teams around now. And yeah, anyway, that is it, boys. Absolute pleasure doing the stream. We do have time. Switchback Trophy Final is in 10 minutes with Feisty Fiesta against the Fairies. Excuse me. But yeah, that is going to be it for the stream today, gentlemen. Hope all of you have a wonderful day and hope you're not too upset about your teams. Anyway, good night.